This time of year in the U.S., you can hear kids and probably their parents singing that little song of Santa. He's making a list and checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Well, if you run a ministry or a Christian organization, there is probably a list you should be checking twice. It's your database of supporters and friends. Periodically, you should be going over the list to be sure it is accurate and consistent. If we do physical mailings, we know the cost is up. We should not be wasting money on letters going to the wrong addresses. Keep the list accurate. It may take some effort to ask the person's best address or email and whether or not they want to use a home phone, office phone, mobile phone when you contact them, but I guarantee you it's going to pay off. There is one little thing that is important but often overlooked. It's the salutation, the way you address that person on your list. I learned something many years ago from, of all people, Amazon, about effective communication via email. I've known for a long time that people want a personal touch. It's one of the reasons that a handwritten note to a donor can be so effective in maintaining a good, strong relationship. But even when you're doing a mass mailing or a group email, you can still maintain the feel of a personal correspondence. And that's what I learned from Amazon. Way back when the online marketer was mainly selling books, Amazon did an interesting thing. If I ordered a certain book, along with my confirmation of the order came a message something like this. Hi, Ron. Thanks for your order. By the way, people who ordered Experiencing God by Henry Blackaby also ordered these books. And then would come a list of theology or devotional books by Christian authors similar to Dr. Blackaby. It made me feel like I had a friend at Amazon who was thinking about me. And they call me Ron. Now, I knew it was all generated by a computer. But you know what? It left a good impression. More often than I would like to acknowledge, I receive letters and emails from ministries that start out, Dear Ronald L., or even worse, Dear Ronald L. Harris. Okay, that's my name and my middle initial and all, but none of my friends would ever address me that way. The communication just screams that it was done by an impersonal computer. A little thing? Yes, but it's one of those things that may determine if a person keeps reading your important communication. You know, throughout the Bible, we see instances where God calls people by name, where Jesus addresses his disciples and friends by name. Thinking in Exodus, we see indications of the friend-like relationship God had with Moses. Inside the tent of meetings, the Lord would speak to Moses face to face as one speaks to a friend. Read about it in Exodus 33. I also recall the encounter of Jesus with his good friend, Mary, Martha, and Lazarus. Mary could not pull herself away from Jesus' teachings, while Martha was focused on preparing a meal. And when Martha complained, Jesus admonished her, and he made it very personal. But the Lord said to her, My dear Martha, you are worried and upset over all these little details. There is only one thing worthy of being concerned about. Mary has discovered it, and it will not be taken away from her. Luke 10. A person's name is important. And if you want your communication to have the impact you intend, do all you can to personalize it. Check that database. How are you addressing your good ministry friends? And by the way, if I get your name wrong in an email or a letter, please let me know. I value you as a friend and as an important part of our ministry. Would you like to learn more about MEDIAlliance, where we serve and how God is using the ministry? Well, just head to our website, MEDIAlliance.cc. And by the way, you can help us extend the reach of these messages by liking, subscribing, and sharing them with others. Thanks, and God's best.